Okay, reviewing a Citizen Eco Drive radio-controlled watch. Men's watch. This, I'm pretty sure this is what kind of box it came into. And we have a lot of watches, so kind of just guessing right now. But here, in the inside of these types of boxes, they explain how the Eco Drive works. And not sure about storing that much power, that much backup power in these watches, but we're always I always leave a light on, 1 or 2, maybe even 3 lights on for these watches to help them charge. This is one of my favorites, and my wife as well. She really likes this watch, and we just so happened to catch this I believe at Sears when they were closing a store that they just finished remodeling. And it just opened, and they said
a few months later.
Yeah, a few months later they're like, hey, guess what? Going out of business sale. Something like that. And then store closing sale, and we seen it there, and we thought it was a decent price. I think this one was around $300, if I'm not mistaken, $200 or $300. This is one of my favorite watches. The band, I really, really like. I like watches with this sort of band. It just looks fancier. I don't know. It's a brushed stainless steel on some of the links. And then it's a mirror finish, but in rose gold on these 2 center stripes, whatever. And then on the ends, it's a mirror finish in silver. So you got, there you go, maybe you can see it, the 2 center. And then you got the bezel, that's like a rose gold. The buttons, the crown. That's the kind of crown carries. It is a very nice watch. Sorry if you can hear the rain. Just got hit by a thunderstorm, so we're getting hit by a thunderstorm. And normally these radio controlled watches and solar powered watches are substantially they're pretty thick, okay? This one actually a little bit thinner than I expected, this watch, which is kind of nice. Still has weight to it, which is great for me. I like that. I like having like high quality materials. I like to feel the watch on my wrist, know that it's like high quality materials on it. This one, out of all the radio solar powered, or I should say solar powered watches, this one stops for me frequently. As you can tell, the date is wrong, or well, you can't tell, right? But today's the 20th, or the 21st soon. Yeah, 21st already. And today is Monday, just turned Monday, and it's on Tuesday, and the seconds is not moving. So yeah. There we go. I don't know if this one just has a different system compared to, let's just say, this one. This one makes sure it stays running. So this one stays running most of the time. As soon as some light hits it, starts working again if it's off. This one basically does whatever the hell it wants. It's like, well, if you're not using me, I'm not gonna sit there doing work for nothing. What?
Your voice too low.
Oh. I'm sure it's not low. So there you go. Very nice watch. However, if you see one of these, I would have to recommend that you buy it. I mean, it is one of the nicest watches I've ever seen, especially from Citizen. This is really nice.
I like it.
Yeah, this is a very nice watch. I mean, yeah, I just mentioned that there could be a problem, you know, with how it's like saving power, or maybe it's not charged enough or whatever. But there is another problem. Maybe some people know how to fix it or how to deal with it. This clasp is very touchy. I'm talking touchy. I don't know what causes it, but I mean, the slightest, and it pops open. I mean, in the beginning, when I first wore this watch, you see, it's the slightest. I'm not even putting a lot of pressure. You guys can't tell. But, I mean, it's just like, you see, it's just like a little bit of a press, and it just lets it go. You know, when you wear these watches, and, you know, your wrist is kind of going like this sometimes, you know, you get it close. Say if you're holding your keys or you're waiting in line, you have a water bottle, something like that, and if this is too close to your hand here, you're too close on the wrist, it could pop the clasp, and it's happened to me many times. Nice finish in here. And yeah, like I was trying to say, I'm not sure if there's a way to fix that. I don't know if that's a defect. I don't know if there's an adjustment or it needs to be replaced. I just don't know. There's still plastic. There's still like a protective plastic on the inside. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. But I purchased this maybe 2 years ago already.
No.
Yeah, like, I would say like 2 or 3 years ago. So, if you can read that, Citizen, stainless steel,
Hold on,
band.
there you go.
Band China. I mean, that really gets like, that really gets old when you see that on a lot of your watches. But yeah, this is the inside of the band. It's one of the push pins, and it just tells you, the arrows tell you push them out. And that's the back. This is a radio control, so do not open it. Service center repair only. I guess if you really know what you're doing and you want to take a chance, go ahead. But there's no notches, no screws, no tabs, no slots to open this. Japan movement, sapphire glass, anti-mag 4800. I do not know what that is. Never seen that before, but there you go. 10 bar water resistant. And yeah, this is one of my favorite watches, you know, despite the issues that it has. You know, even if this broke, I think I would still wear it because it's so nice. Very nice looking watch. Has a battery meter in there. This has a very, so this is a little bit of a pain because the Monday, Tuesday, the day of the week, hard to see. It's kind of small. You know, I'm like 36 years old. You know, around that age. It's getting hard for me to see already, which is the weirdest thing, you know. It wasn't too long ago that I was, you know, talking smack to other people. And there's a date about their eyes. You know, can you even read? Something like that. And now I'm like, yep. I guess it is hard to read sometimes. So there you go. Very nice watch. For me, this watch, seems like there's scratches on it already. Did not know that. But this one I wear the least out of all of them because, like I said, the clasp. It's a very nice watch, and the last thing I want is for that to pop. I'm not paying attention and it slips off my hand. It's also one of my favorite watches, so I try to take care of it. I try to wear it less. That way I have it longer. I can enjoy it for a longer period of time. But yeah, I am very surprised that that is just not that thick. And the lights are flickering, so that storm's getting a little serious. But yeah, this watch I would definitely say even close to $400 maybe I'd be willing to spend the money on it, because it's one of my favorites. But again, if you're going to be dealing with this issue here, maybe someone can put add some information in all our videos. If you want to add something like, hey, this is something else people should know, blah blah blah, this and this and that, feel free. That's awesome. I mean, we can learn, just as much as we appreciate that kind of thing. To learn more about this is never like a bad thing. The more you know, right? So feel free. We can we definitely love to learn, and if there's a way to fix this, maybe some people know. I think I looked online, didn't really find too much information on it. I already forgot because that was like 2 or 3 years ago. But yeah. So yeah, very nice looking watch. Maybe around $300, not $400. $300. I would say it's worth that much. Very nice though from Citizen. It's one of the nicest watches I've ever seen from them. Feels very quality. You don't hear anything in the band like squealing, squeaking, screeching, nothing. No chirping or anything like that. Nice weight to it. Very nice watch. Definitely recommend something like this. Thanks for watching.